Hello Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Leo, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Leo, let's get started. How does Leo currently view this relationship? All right, Leo. So we do have the Knight of Cups, we do have the Star, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck here, we do have the Eight of Wands, we also have the Five of Swords, and then we also have the Six of Wands out here. Leo, I feel like something's being brought to your attention. Whatever's being brought to your attention, though, it's definitely something that I think that you find to be very, very hard to believe is what I'm gathering. I want to see exactly what's being brought to your attention so that way I have a rough understanding of what in the world is going on here. But I just keep getting no, like there's just no way. No, there's no way. There's no way. Like let's see what's being brought to your attention. It's like you want to believe what's being brought to your attention, but it's hard for you to believe what's being brought to your attention. It's kind of what I'm gathering. Okay, let's look into this. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We also have the King of Wands in the reverse, okay, with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Leo, let's talk about what's being brought to your attention here. And I can see why it's so hard for you to believe what's being brought to your attention. So let's get into it. I feel like something's being brought to your attention about a particular person. Whoever this individual is, it's somebody that you definitely know. This is not like a total stranger that we're talking about here. It's somebody that you definitely know. So this person could definitely, be somebody that you share a home with, for prime example. This could definitely represent somebody that you do business with. This could definitely represent somebody that you work with. That's also a possibility. But something's being brought to your attention about this individual. And it's like you're having a hard time believing that. That as in whatever is being brought to your attention, whatever is being told to you about this person. It's like, no, there's no way. There's just no way that they're like this. There's just no way that they did this. There's just no way that they did that. Like, I am getting that. Whoever this individual is, that this individual is discussing to you about, it's someone that you it's someone that you trust. It's somebody that, you perceive to be somebody who, has your best interests at heart, is what I'm gathering. So the fact that all of this is being told to you, you're just like, no, there's no fucking way. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no way. Whoever this individual is, I don't believe it's somebody that you're romantically involved with, okay? I do believe it's somebody who you more than likely are either related to or simply friends with. I'm kind of leaning far more towards this is somebody that you're just simply friends with. Now, with the Page of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse, I mean, this is not necessarily a good sign. You have somebody around you that's not trustworthy. You have somebody around you that isn't really your friend like you think they are. Like, this is that type of person that will like do shady things behind your back. This is that type of person that will talk crap about you behind your back. This is that type of person that is just simply very, very two-faced. Like, I feel like in your face they're one way, but behind your back, like, they're a whole nother individual is what I'm gathering. Okay. I just feel like because this person has always like portrayed, themselves to you to be like this, like, really, really good person, it's just hard for you to like accept the fact that like this is what they've been doing, you know what I mean, behind your back, or this is what they've been saying about you behind your back. Either you work with this person or you do business with this person, or you could share a home with them. Like, this could definitely be like a roommate type of situation. That's also a possibility, you know, as well. But nonetheless, you're definitely close to them. You're definitely close to this individual. Okay. How does this person currently view this relationship? All right, let's see. So we have the Judgment card. We have the 5 of Cups. And then we also have the 4 of Wands out here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the 2 of Pentacles. And then we also have the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is the individual that's bringing all of this to your attention. So it definitely is a feminine energy over here. Okay, that's bringing all of this to your attention as far as like this individual and what they've been doing behind your back and saying behind your back, even though it is very, very hard for you to accept, as well as believe. Okay, now with the Judgment card to the 5 of Cups coming out here, I feel like this is something that they've been wanting to bring to your attention, you know, for quite some time now, because they do perceive you to be a really, really good person. So the fact that this person is doing you the way that they've essentially been doing you just has been weighing very heavily on them, to the point where they feel like they have to say something. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. How does Leo... Leo. We have the 9 of Swords, so 3 of Swords, and then we also have the Devil out here. Whatever it is that this person has been saying and or doing, you know, behind your back, you know, has you feeling extremely hurt and, you know, betrayed, honestly, by this individual. I just kind of feel like you perceive them to essentially be one way, and it's like being revealed to you some way, shape, and or form, that this person is just not who they portray themselves to be. They might come off like, you know, they mean well. They might come off as like a really good friend, but in reality, this person is definitely far from that. And I just feel like you just feel very betrayed and hurt by them. Like, this is somebody that you thought was really your friend. Like, this is somebody that you thought really had your back. Like, this is somebody that you thought really did mean well. So the fact that they're out here, you know, talking crap about you or being two-faced and, you know, things of that nature, it just sucks and it just hurts. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords to the 7 of Cups, and then we also have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, as far as this individual is concerned that's like telling you all of this, like, they honestly, like I said, they've been wanting to tell you for quite some time now. They just didn't really know how to like tell you or bring all of this, you know, to your attention. Like, I am definitely getting that this person thought that you would have thought that they were just like making it up, or that you would have thought that this person was just like simply like a liar. But they are telling you the truth. They do have the Ace of Swords, which is basically, you know, the sword of truth here. They are telling you the truth. What actions? Okay. Here's the thing. I just feel like this person doesn't want you to say anything. Okay. How do I say this to you? Yeah, I just feel like this person just doesn't want all of this to come back to them, is what I'm gathering. Like, they don't want to be the one that like snitched on this person or like ratted, you know, this person out. Like, they just don't want any of this coming back to basically them. Now, with the Page of Pentacles coming out here, and mind you, you know, this person that you perceive to be a really good person, this person that, you know, you thought had your back, was your friend, had your best interests at heart, things of that nature, you're obviously realizing, oh, wow, that's not the case. You know, this person doesn't really have my back. This person really doesn't care about me. This person really isn't my friend. You know what I mean? Like, I do see this person, noticing how distant you've been as of lately. It's like this person has noticed you, you know, giving them the cold shoulder / silent treatment. They notice that you've been far more like, to yourself and, withdrawn and things of that nature. And it's because it's because you know what this person has been doing behind your back. Now, I don't see you, you know what I mean, telling this person, I know what you've been doing behind my back. I know what you've been doing. Like, no, I don't see you. I don't see you doing all of that. I do see you choosing to keep what you do know to yourself, but it's primarily stemming from a place of, well, if I tell them what I know, they're going to know where I got this information from. And I don't want to do that to this person. So I'm just going to keep all of this to myself, but I'm just going to keep my distance from them, and stop hanging out with them and stop answering their phone calls and stop responding back to their messages and, things of that nature. What actions? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And then we also have the Eight of Wands. I guess on the bright side of it all, Leo, it's just being revealed to you who truly does have your back and who truly doesn't. It's just being revealed to you who you should cut out of your life and who you shouldn't cut out of your life. It's being revealed to you who truly does have your best interests at heart and who truly doesn't. You know what I mean? You clearly have somebody by your side that clearly cares about you. You have somebody by your side that clearly doesn't want you to continue to be, friends with somebody who obviously doesn't have, your best interests at heart. So, with that being said, even though it sucks and it hurts, okay, that this person, has been doing whatever it is that they've been doing, behind your back, at least you got somebody by your side that's like, yo, that's kind of like messed up that, they're over here talking crap about Leo. It's kind of messed up that they're over here doing Leo like this and Leo like that. Like, that's kind of messed up. You know what I mean? Like, let me go say something, So, I mean, even though, yes, it sucks, and yes, it definitely does, like I said, hurt, at least you have people by your side that obviously do care about you and love you and value you and appreciate you and don't want, to see you continue to surround yourself with people who clearly don't love you and or care about you. Okay, so with all of that being said, your perception of this person, it will drastically change. And it's not going to drastically change for the better. It will drastically change, for the worse, but at least like, okay, like this is how this person really is how this person really moves. Okay, you know what? Let me just stay away from them. Let me just stop being friends with them. Let me just stop, hanging out with them and surrounding myself, with them. But I definitely don't see you, telling this person where you got all of this, information from, because it's going to go right back to them, because I feel like this person is the only one that knows what this person has been doing behind the scenes. They're the only one that essentially knows. So if you turn around and say, like, I know what you were saying about me, you know what I mean? Like, or I know what you've been doing behind my back, like, this individual's gonna know, like, oh, it's because said person told you. Got it. All right, I just feel like this person is just, super two-faced. And, they're one way in your face and they're a whole nother, individual behind your back. But at least you know now. You know what I mean? At least you know now. All right. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.